Hey guys, this is Rabbi Adam here, and I've been meaning for a while to start this idea of just going for a walk. There's so many places in Chassidic lore and in Torah sources about just going for a walk. Like it says in Hayoim Yoim that a person should always recite Torah while walking in the street. Even when Mashiach comes, if a person is not saying Torah, the ground underneath him will scream out, like, why aren't you thinking about Hashem while you're walking on me? There's also a lot of stories about like the Rebbe Rashav, the Frierdiker Rebbe, different leaders of the Chabad Lubavitch movement, that fathers would take their sons on long walks and discuss Torah, deep ideas, and say stories. And we have a lot of recordings of this. There's also, walking such a healthy thing, and I've made personal resolutions, like if I have to go to the store or the bank, to try walking there. It's better for the environment, it's better for my health, and it's been so rewarding doing this. So I'd like to start off for my first take a walk with the rabbi, that and maybe when this corona environment that we're in goes away, I'll go on walks with guests. So I just like to share a story, and the Rebbe tells this out of Fabringen about the Rajba. The Rajba was a great Rav, a great rabbi. He was actually a doctor, and he was also a Rosh Yeshiva, so he ran a school, a yeshiva for young men to learn, and of course he was a rabbi of a community. So the Rebbe says that how is it possible that he was able to function? It's like 3 full-time jobs. So he says that when he was a Rav, he wasn't a Rosh Yeshiva. When he was Rosh Yeshiva, he wasn't a doctor. When he was a doctor, he wasn't a Rav. Meaning he was able to focus. This is a very important life lesson, that when he was doing one thing, he wasn't doing something else. I recall from my studies in psychology that it's really, multitasking doesn't really exist for humans. We aren't as efficient when we're doing many things at once. Like right now, I'm trying to cross the street and record myself. So the Rajba was very efficient with his time. Yet, with all that, and of course he barely slept. He learned Torah when he wasn't busy. But with all of that, for health reasons, he just 1 hour a day. He wasn't a doctor. He wasn't dealing with his patients. He wasn't dealing with the needs of his students, and he wasn't learning Torah deeply. For 1 hour a day, he just completely released himself from everything. And he went Shpatziren. Shpatziren is to go on a walk. He just went on a walk, and that enabled him to be focused and available when he wasn't doing that. But for that 1 hour, his way of serving Hashem was to just be focused on the walk, just connect to Hashem's beautiful world, and to find inner meaning and peace. And I hope to be able to include you guys on that in future walks. Be well.